You're looking at the Dendric Devastation Camo. It's static, but does glow in the dark and has some really nice colors to it, and for a non-animated camo, it's pretty nice. It's unlocked in the Altered Strain event. If you haven't played the game in a while, or haven't explored the menus of this event, you wouldn't even know this camo exists. To unlock it, you have to collect 6,250 modified guanine DNA strands. Now, there's 4 different types of DNA strands that you can collect in the event. If you passed a high school biology course, you might remember some of these. You got adenine, cytosine, thymine, and guanine. If you complete all 4 of these separate categories, not only will you unlock double weapon XP tokens, emblems, stickers, charms, and power upgrades for the new mutation mode in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, you'll also unlock the Strands in Slaughter blueprint for the SOA Subverter. But we just care about the camo, so we gotta focus on getting 6,250 modified guanine strains, which are the pink DNA strands. Now you can unlock this in multiplayer by playing the mutation game mode. Every time you get a kill on actual players, they'll drop DNA strands and you can pick them up. In Warzone and Plunder, every time you loot a chest, DNAs will drop. But if you want to unlock this the absolute fastest way, you're going to want to hop into Modern Warfare Zombies. Anytime you kill a zombie, they're going to drop 1 of the 4 strains. Now you're going for the pink if you're just getting the camo. Each time you pick up a single DNA drop in zombies, that's going to count towards 45 for your total unlocks. I was just working on some of my bioluminescent weapons and getting some more camos unlocked and picking up the DNA strands as I went along camo grinding. Around 500 kills later, after finishing up a few camos, I ended up exfilling and I collected enough DNA strands in 20 minutes to complete more than half for each of the 4 DNA strands. And I was picking up every DNA strand I saw. I wasn't picky if it was green or blue, yellow, pink. I was just picking them all up because I was going to finish the event and unlock that SOA Subverter blueprint. Just by playing 1 or 2 games of zombies, you're going to collect enough DNA to complete the entire event. So not only will you get the camo, but you'll get the SOA Subverter and the new upgrades for the mutations mode, which is an absolute blast to play. I don't know if it's going to stick around in Modern Warfare 3 forever. It definitely feels like a seasonal LTM. I also can't see them having this specific event to unlock these upgrades and then removing the game mode, but I wouldn't be surprised at the end of the day if it happens when Season 5 comes out. If you have been playing this event in the past few weeks since Season 4 Reloaded came out, you might have been extremely frustrated like I was. When this event initially started, I wanted to collect as much DNA as possible and unlock all the rewards, except eventually, the DNA that I was picking up wasn't counting as progression towards anything. And on the event tab, you would have seen at the bottom of each DNA strand, your weekly limit would have been reached, which is frustrating to say the least. Now, as of yesterday, you no longer have to wait. You can complete all the DNA sequences and unlock the camos, blueprint, and all the other rewards. Now, what's super unfortunate is it's the summertime. People are on vacation, you might be at a lake, you might be at the ocean. You might not be home right now to actually play the game and unlock this camo. But you were home 2 weeks ago and were trying to collect DNA, but you were hitting weekly DNA caps. Which means if you're not gonna play until Season 5 launches, which is next Wednesday, you won't be able to unlock this camo at all, and it's gonna be lost forever, which is an extreme way to make players feel like they have the fear of missing out and that they need to come back every week to complete more and more challenges to unlock this camo and the other rewards in the event. This is going to sound kind of crazy, but I honestly don't care about them using human psychology and the fear of missing out to get players to play their game and try to unlock rewards that are limited time only specific. But if you're going to do an event like this, broaden the horizon just a little bit, maybe give players 2 weeks to unlock the camo and lift the weekly DNA cap, and I don't think there would be as big of an issue. Anyway, the camo is extremely easy to unlock, don't get me wrong. If you're not going to be here for the next week, unfortunately you won't get it, but for those that are playing the game and that have Modern Warfare 3, if you hop into a game of zombies, I'm serious, it is that easy to unlock. Now, if you are a free-to-play player, you are going to want to hit up Plunder. Don't worry about getting kills, because every time you get a kill, your enemies aren't going to drop new DNA strands. You're just going to find DNA strands every time you open up a chest. And since most chests in Plunder eventually refill themselves, you can just run around looting for the entire match and get a lot of DNA strands. And it's the exact same as zombies. If you collect 1 DNA strand, you're going to get 100 plus towards your actual progression and completing the DNA. So in Plunder, if that's your last resort, it's an extremely easy way as well to unlock the camo and all the other rewards of this event. And if you're also playing the Mutations game mode in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, if you don't like Warzone, and if you don't like zombies as well, you're gonna get a lot of DNA just by playing these fun game modes. And as an average Call of Duty player, it feels like there's no skill-based matchmaking in the Mutations playlist. Now I know that it's because all of the tryhards that want to hit Iridescent and get all the Warzone nukes, they're not going to be playing multiplayer, which makes this game mode that much more fun to play.